everyone, welcome to my July favorites video. Sorry this is a little late. I cannot believe that it's already August. I think I was in denial a little bit and kept putting it off and said no, it cannot be August. What happened to July? So wow. Hope everyone had a great July. I know I did, even though it was a little bit of a blur, but I did remember my favorites and there is an unfavorite. So let's just get into it. First item I want to talk about is a hair product. It is the Healthy Sexy Hair, the Soy Renewal Beach Spray. I received the smaller size in my Ipsy bag for July. As soon as I got my bag, I smelt it, loved it, started using it for a few days after, and it's awesome. I just love this. I went out and got the full size at Ulta, and it has been a great thing for the weekend when I don't really want to fuss with my hair. I just get out of the shower, give it a comb through, spray this all over, and kind of just fluff it up a little bit, and then I'm on my way. And I did get my hair cut recently, actually this past weekend, and I'm a no fuss kind of girl when it comes down to hair. Because of the curls, I just want to go, and this is doing the job for me. The next item is something I've had for a while and completely forgot about it and started using it again and realized how much I loved it. It's actually from Mary Kay, and that's something I have never talked about on any of my videos, is the Mary Kay line, but I used to get a lot of stuff through Mary Kay. This is the Satin Lips Lip Mask. And it's just a mask to exfoliate your lips, and then it just comes along with a balm, and you just put that on afterwards, and it really does feel like satin lips. Your lips are so soft, and I can't believe I forgot I had this little guy. So the next item is the Maybelline Color Tattoo, the leather line. I have pretty much every color, well, not every color, maybe a few, of the original just 24-hour tattoo cream shadow. This is the leather edition that came out, which I don't believe is a limited edition. I think it's part of a permanent line, and I did get a few colors, but out of the colors, Creamy Beige has been my favorite. It is beautiful. It's this kind of taupey beige color, and it is perfect. I have used it as a base. I have used it all on its own, all over the lid, throwing on some mascara, and I'm done for the day. It gives it just a great natural look. The finish is matte. It's super blendable. It just feels amazing, and it doesn't crease. You know, that's a big thing. In the summer I can get oily lids, and you know, you get that crease and it's gross and it's just not attractive. So you want to always put some sort of base or primer on, but with this I just slap it on. It makes my makeup routine a breeze. I actually have it on today as a base. Just love this, and it's in the color Creamy Beige. It's beautiful. If you haven't checked it out, you're missing out. Get this. It's going to be a repurchase. I know it. I already have a big dent in it from using it so much. Next is something that, actually another item that came in my Ipsy bag, was the Pop Beauty Sunkissed Bronzer. And I have been using this every single day. I've been using it on the outer part of my face, so surrounding the hairline, a little bit going onto the cheeks, but it's just a great color. I have a hard time with finding colors that don't come off too orange, and this one doesn't. It has a little bit of a gold sheen to it, and there's no chunky glitter, which is again a plus. And that leads me actually to my next product. It is the NYX Eyeshadow in the color Over the Taupe, and I have a hard time finding contour powders or bronzers. I mean, there's very few contour products that you can find at the drugstore and all of that, reasonably priced, that is, and even the ones that I find that are a little higher end, I just swatch them and they're just too orange on me. There is a Kevin Aquan one that is a sculpting powder that looks beautiful and would probably work, but it comes with a little bit of a price tag, and I like to be budget friendly, right? So I kind of thought, well, I'm looking for a taupe color. So I picked up this shadow that if you use a light hand kind of gives that same effect, and I have it on today. And again, you have to be very light-handed, and I'm still kind of working with it, making sure in the right lighting it's not coming off too dark, but I use that very light-handed as a contour, and then I kind of mix it with the Sunkissed bronzer by Pop Beauty for the blending of my outer part of the face. And I've actually been liking it. It's something I'm just still, like I said, playing around with, but this little shadow, even though it's an eyeshadow, I've repurposed it and it's making me happy for right now until I can find something that's actually a contour powder. The big thing is, if you are going to repurpose, just make sure your eyeshadow is matte. You don't want to have sparkle in your contour. Next is a powder. This is the Bourjois Healthy Balance Unifying powder, and I actually saw Vivian Does Makeup, Anna, on her video, she's been using this and she loves this, and I really have a hard time with pressed powders or powders in general because it just settles into my fine lines and it just kind of looks cakey. So I wanted to try something new, and she recommended this, so I gave it a whirl, and I really like it. It is so lightweight and soft, so finely milled. It actually kind of blurs imperfections a little bit, and kind of just gives you an even looking skin. It's, you know, it's not concealer, it's not going to cover pimples, any blemishes or anything like that, but I find that it just gives a really nice coverage over my foundation, and I really like this. I have the color Vanilla, number 52. Now my last favorite is something that is no news to the YouTube world. Makeup Geek blushes is something that has been all over the place, talked about. I am a big fan of Makeup Geek in general. Love Marlena's products. They're just to die for, and I don't have all of her blushes, but I do have a few, and I'll show you which ones I do have. I have the color Head Over Heels, which is this cool tone pink. It's really beautiful. The next color is Rendezvous, which is a little bit darker than Head Over Heels. It's kind of a more purpley mauve color. And then I got Hanky Panky, which is almost more of a pink, but still in the cool tone. And then lastly is, oh, I'm sorry, I actually have one more. That's not the last one. Bliss is a pale peach color. Love this. It gives a perfect natural look. And then lastly, this is the last one, is Honeymoon, which is this sparkly type of, I use this as kind of a highlighter as opposed to a blush because it is very fair. But you could totally wear this as a blush if you're very fair, and it'll just give a very nice flushed look with a little bit of sheen. But I have been loving these all for the month of July. Mostly I've been wearing Hanky Panky and using the Honeymoon as a highlighter, but all of them honestly are just awesome. I want to get my hands on a couple more. Spellbound is one that's been out of stock, and I want to pick that up in the pan. But they're just so nice quality, inexpensive. Definitely all the hype is true. They are comparable to MAC blushes, and they don't come along with that price tag. So definitely big thumbs up on these guys. And my last non-beauty type thing, I've been adding in books to my monthly favorites. I actually want to add in a show that I am addicted to right now. It is Bob's Burgers. Oh my gosh, if you have not watched this show, you are missing out. I have never laughed so hard at an animated TV show before. I mean, I've watched The Simpsons and Family Guy, and yes, those are funny. It has its funny moments. But Bob's Burgers makes me laugh out loud. It is so funny. I love it. I don't know what took me so long to get on this wagon, and I am so glad I have. I've just been binge watching it, and I'm almost done with all 3 seasons. So that has been a permanent fixture in my nightly routine when I just want to kind of unwind. Definitely check it out. And finally, there is always an unfavorites. Well, not always, but July did come with one. It is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Now, I tend to be dry. However, in the summertime, I do get my oily T-zone, more so on just my nose and slightly going out on the sides of my nose. I just get very oily there in the summertime. And I don't want my makeup sliding off my face, so I thought, well, I'll try the Stay Matte Primer. Want to stay matte, especially on my nose? No. It's not working for me, and I'm upset about it because I really wanted it to. And it's inexpensive, and it comes in cute little packaging, and it works for some people, and it says you can use alone, which I do like. If you put it all over your face, it does kind of blur things and gives you a matte finish and looks nice and feels nice on the skin. Don't get me wrong, I do like the way it feels. It's great when you first apply all your makeup, but by the end of the day, I have to retouch. I had to retouch before doing this video because my nose was super shiny. So it didn't really work out for me. A little bit of a disappointment, but it was at a drugstore price, so I'm not too heartbroken, but meh. I'll still continue to use it because I did use my hard-earned money, but it doesn't really work. Oh well. And that's it for my July favorites and that one unfavorite, but thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you have been loving for July, something that's now you can't live without, whatever it may be. Let me know below. I'd love to hear and maybe get some new ideas of something to try for the month of August. If you haven't subscribed, please do. You know where that button lives. Don't forget to give a great big thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!